Welcome to Live with Cody and Satori, the paranormal couple. The show will be starting shortly. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Now please welcome the paranormal couple, Cody and Satori.
We did it.
Working. There was a moment there I didn't think we were going to get live.
Really?
Yeah, because it did that thing it does where it was loading and like it was taking forever.
You didn't have faith?
No. Because the last time that happened, everything like fell apart. Hello, everybody.
What's happening?
Let us know where you're watching from.
Well, we're on.
Yeah, we're on.
It
So now
worked.
we have to do a show. Now we have to be ourselves.
Just a minute delay.
Yeah.
And we lost a minute.
Well, it's a minute less of me blabbing, so it's okay. I'm sure people are all right with that.
Nah, that's fine. All right, welcome to the show. My name's Cody, that's Satori.
Hello.
And if you haven't been here before, this show is like no other because it's our show, and we do this to entertain ourselves. We have some fun. We do some different segments. Every episode that we do, we like to feature a haunted object from our museum, which we'll be getting into in a few moments. This show runs from 8 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern, and then starting at 9:15 p.m. Is what we call our bonus show. Now, we have some people to thank, so we're going to flip over to that screen so we can thank them. First up is our Patreon members.
Our Star Wars screen.
Star Wars screen, yep, with a little ghost there. So over on Patreon, we have a bunch of different tiers you can choose from, and all of the tiers get access to the bonus show. But we have a tier that will send you out an actual case file in the mail every month of one of our haunted objects, a copy of the case file. There's a tier where Satori does a subscription box.
Yes, and the December boxes are going to be the best. So if you're interested, now's the time to check it out. I think they're going to be some of my favorite this year.
Yeah, I don't even know what goes in those boxes. But there's a bunch of things over there. If you go to patreon.com/hauntedmuseum, you can check all that out and watch the bonus show. Now, if you're over here on YouTube and you're not really interested in Patreon, you can watch the bonus show here on YouTube, too. We have some YouTube members to thank as well. Their names are scrolling over there to the side. We have a few new ones, so thank you very much for joining. You can join on YouTube for, I believe, $2.99 a month. You can join for 1 month and then cancel if you want. You don't have to stick around. Same with Patreon. You can only join. You can join for 1 month if you want. You can stay for 2 months, whatever, however long you want. You can catch up on all the old bonus shows and all the extra content that we've uploaded, and then you can cancel. It's totally up to you. But we appreciate it nonetheless. Really appreciate it. So, Satori, you are a year older.
I am. I'm getting pretty old.
Yeah, you had a birthday.
I did.
I think the last show we did, it was the night before your birthday.
Yes, it was.
And then you had a surprise party that you didn't know about.
I didn't know about that, to be honest. So Cody took me out to dinner. And I did not know that, like, some of the most important people to me were going to be at this dinner. Like, it was just so many people I love. Literally, it was like a party of 17. It was so many people. And so Cody's taking me to dinner, and we pull into the driveway, the parking lot for the place we're at. And I look and I'm like, oh, Cody, I don't think we're going to get in. There's so many people, like to the point where they're in front of all the windows. You can't even see inside the place. I'm like, there's just too many people. We're not going to get in. And come to find out that the too many people was actually our party that was all waiting in the front. So that was pretty awesome. It was a great night. So, yeah, I had a pretty good birthday.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did. I don't know why that thing's stuck on the screen. I can't get rid of it.
I don't know
But
either.
we'll just have to ignore it. Because as long as this is going live, I'm not touching anything.
Well, go back to the regular comments.
I did. And it didn't do anything.
And it didn't do.
Oh, wait.
See?
There we go. All right, good job.
I'm good for that. I know how that
good.
works. Not much else, but I know how that works.
All right, so tonight on the bonus show, I don't know if I mentioned this, usually we try to rotate every week. We do a haunted object investigation 1 week, and then the next week we do card reading. So we have a segment on the show where we pick at least two random people through the computer picker there, and Satori gives them a card pull. Well, on the bonus show, everybody who's a member if they want a card pull, then they'll get the chance to do it. So if you are a member to watch the bonus show, either on YouTube or Patreon, and you don't get picked for the segment tonight, you'll have a chance in the bonus show later on. Now, the other thing we have coming up, we'll fill you in before we get to the haunted object, is tomorrow morning we are leaving to head to Gettysburg.
Yep.
Because we have probably one of our most favorite events of the year happening. It's the Christmas event that we do I think this is our fifth year?
Third or fourth, I
No,
thought.
it's not the third. It's definitely the fourth or the fifth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to say anything. I have a nice Christmas sweater to wear tomorrow.
Yes, this is Cody's favorite event because he is insufferable when it comes to Christmas time. So he's very happy to be taking part in this event. I like this event, the Hoover House.
Yeah, it's a cool place.
It's
and
a really
the
cool place.
Aller House across the street. We're going to be investigating the Aller House.
Haunted.
Yeah.
Definitely haunted.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be going into Gettysburg during the day this weekend for their Christmas festival that they're doing.
Yeah. So they have this huge Christmas festival. John, who runs the event, likes to call it the Hoobilation. And it's basically a bunch of different craft vendors, and they have reindeer out there and all different things. They have, bounce houses, and everyone's set up in the Gettysburg Square there, and all the different side streets. They have people dressed in like period clothing. I don't know if anybody saw the photos that was going around when they were recently filming that movie in Gettysburg.
Oh, I wish I was
but
there.
On that street, they have like these period dressed people, and they're roasting chestnuts.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time we had ever had roasted chestnuts. Really, really good. Apparently, they can explode if you don't make a little hole in them.
We let the professionals.
So we let them do it, and we have a good time. So if you're in the Gettysburg area, we're going to be at that. The event is sold out both nights. We're doing it with John Zaffis.
Which we're so thankful for.
Yeah. But during the day, that's open to the public. Anybody can go to that Christmas.
Gettysburg Festival.
Yeah, Gettysburg Christmas Festival that's happening downtown Gettysburg. So we'll be there pretty much all day walking around with everybody. So if you're in the area,
say hello.
Yeah, say hi. So,
or say, ew, it's those two. We'll answer to either or. It's fine.
Yeah, you can boo us. You can cheer for it, whatever you want.
If I hear a boo, I'll know it's one of you.
And the cool thing is Santa's there. So you have to say hi to him.
Mm-hmm.
You have to say hi to Santa. All right. You ready to go into the regular show here, Tor?
Sure.
All right,
I honestly have no idea what I'm doing, so.
I apparently don't either. All right, here we go. All right, that was fun. All right, so like I mentioned in the beginning of the show, we like to feel. Oh my God, look at your cup!
I forgot this was the cup that does that, which is weird because the cup isn't green, the cup is blue, so I don't know why it's doing that.
So, like I mentioned at the beginning, every episode that we do, we like to feature a haunted object from the museum. And if anyone has read our book that came out this past March, you would have learned about this object. If you haven't read the book, then this is a teaser for you. We're not going to read the entire case file. We're only going to read snippets of it.
I forgot we put this item in the book.
Yeah, we're only going to put little snippets up here and read them to you. So if you want to learn the whole case file, you have to go buy the book, Archives of the Paranormal. It's on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can go to your local bookstore.
Can't go to PA. I have a warrant for my arrest.
Well, don't do that then.
Don't.
You can stay home.
Oh.
We'll FaceTime you in.
Yeah.
We'll FaceTime you in. So we're going to show you a picture of the object right now. We're going to switch over to that. And if anybody is a medium or a psychic and you get a feeling in your head or a word pops into your head, if you're not a medium or psychic, you're just a normal Joe, and something pops into your head, write it in the comments.
We're
I
all
want
in
to
the
hear it.
paranormal field. We're not normal.
We're not normal. We're all
None
weird.
of us. None
All
of
right.
us are normal.
Let's switch over to the picture. It's a little strange statue looking thing. There it is. And then in a second, I'm going to pop up a poll. And the question might be a little confusing at first, but once we start reading the case file, which we're going to momentarily, it'll make sense. And we'll explain how to do that. So let's switch over to the poll. Now that you got a kind of image of what it is, there'll be a picture over there as well. So tonight's question for the poll is, do you believe
the heck, Cody?
Hold on, I'll fix that right now.
See? So any of you that subscribe to our case files, you see the actual
There you
case
go.
files done by Cody at the time of the case, and you'll see spelling errors like that.
All right, now it's fixed. Do you believe objects can give off phantom smells?
I kind of like believe.
All right, do you believe objects can give off phantom smells? We already have some votes coming in, so if you want to hop in on the poll and participate, there's two ways you can do it. You can type in the corresponding hashtag in the comments. You have to make sure you use that hashtag symbol, hashtag A for yes, hashtag B for no, hashtag C for not sure, or you can scan that QR code with a smartphone, and it'll bring up a website, and you can just click. I already tested it out. I'm not that bad. You going to vote?
Yeah, I'm going to vote.
Oh, okay.
Don't try to stop me.
Does that make it like an inside job if we vote, though?
No, I'm going to vote because I didn't put the question up
All
on
right,
the show.
I won't vote. So we already have some stuff coming in. So we're going to start reading the case file. And if anyone, again, gets a feeling, write it in the comments. Or if you don't get a feeling, you just want to vote, then do that as well.
All right, I voted.
All right. Don't tell me what you voted
I won't.
for. It's bad luck. All right. So here's the case. Case number 011923, The Clicking Ballet. Here's the email that was sent to us on January 19th of 2023 at 4 p.m. Dear Satori and Cody, hope you both are having a good start to your new year. My name is blank, and my husband's name is blank. Now, if you have the book, you'll notice that there is names written where I say blank. Those names are not real. Because of privacy for the clients, and there's a page in the book that says
some of them
this.
I think we got permission to share. Didn't we? For like one or
I don't
two
know.
of them?
I don't know
think
if the
we
ones
did.
in the book. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I did tell you which people were okay with giving the names.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
there
know if
might
you ever
be.
changed it.
There might be one or two that have the real names, but most of them have replaced names. And they're kind of like little Easter eggs because they're all of our friends' names and family members' names that we've replaced. So when I say blank, in the book, it actually has a name. I'm reaching out for some assistance. My husband purchased a small ballerina statue from a local church sale for our granddaughter as a Christmas gift. She loves ballet and has been dancing for a few years now. After Christmas, she put the doll in her room here at our house, and some really weird and creepy things began to occur that have been really scaring her. We would love to explain more over a telephone call, possibly. Thank you for your time. Respectfully, Mr. and Mrs. Blank. All right, you want to go?
Sure. I'm going to sum it up.
Now, again,
Okay.
we're skipping around a little bit.
Yeah. How was the object obtained? During the beginning of last month, December 2022, to be more specific, the client and her husband decided to stop at a local churchyard sale. I cannot speak today, so please bear with me. Client states that they did not belong to the church, but they had driven by it several times and thought they would drop in to look around. Upon walking into the church, client's husband was immediately drawn to the statue. He states that he, quote, noticed right away that it was a ballerina, and I knew I had to get it for their granddaughter, blank. He grabbed the statue and said that it oddly felt really hot, like it was sitting in the sun or near a fire. He looked around and didn't see anything abnormal, so he kept walking. They both looked around for a little longer before deciding to pay for the statue and heading out. Client's husband expressed that on the way home, quote, something just felt different.
And real quick, I'm going to go back real quick because Jenny has a question here.
Mhm.
How big is the statue? So that's not actually one thing I starred here, but I'll go back and tell you. Description of the object in question: approximately 6 inches in height. Metal ballerina statue mounted to stone. So it's a small one. It's, about the size of a dollar bill. Dollar bill is almost 6 inches. So standing up straight there. All right, next page. Unexplained temperature changes. Once the client's granddaughter received the gift, it was placed on top of a dresser in her room. The client states that, quote, ever since she put the statue in that room, it has been frigid. She also states that it has gotten so cold in that room that the granddaughter has needed multiple more blankets. For some reason, the climate system in the home refuses to adjust the temperature in that room, but the rest of the home is fine. Unexplained anomalies with electrical devices. The grandparents state that the only abnormal electrical thing that has been repeatedly occurring was the light bulbs in the granddaughter's room. There has been 3 different instances when light bulbs have blown out in front of someone with no explanation. He also states that the bulbs came from 2 different lamps. Manipulation of objects. This is where it gets good. The client states that this has been the most unnerving for all of them, but primarily the granddaughter. The past few nights, she has slept over the grandparents' home. She has heard this clicking start up. She states that the only thing the granddaughter could compare it to was someone cracking their knuckles. What a creepy sound to hear in the middle of the night. The first few times she didn't know what it was and just ignored it. The last time she decided to turn the light on, which turned out to be the worst decision she could have made. Once her eyes adjusted, she looked over and watched the ballerina move in a, quote, disturbing way. The granddaughter stated that every time there was a click, she would witness one of the arms or legs change position quickly with no explanation. Quote, it was one of those things that felt impossible to witness, according to the grandmother. The granddaughter screamed, alerting the grandparents, and the statue was then covered up. You want to go here?
Sure.
What
Which
a
one are we
creepy
at?
thing to witness, the first one there.
All right. Unexplained odors. When the granddaughter screamed, both grandparents ran into her room, waking. Wow, let me try to speak. After waking up. Upon entering the room, they smelled what they described as 1,000 matches being lit at once. This overwhelming smell of sulfur, no smoke, just the smell. That's a quote. The horrible headaches appeared soon after. Client's husband quickly looked around the room while the client comforted their granddaughter. Nothing abnormal was found to their surprise. Unexplained sounds. After the clicking event, the granddaughter begged the client to take the statue out of the room. Grandfather ended up placing it in the basement of their home. As he was coming up the stairs, he heard the clicking sound and then a huge rumble which startled the entire house. Client immediately thought that her husband had taken a fall down the stairs. After assuring that he was okay, he turned around and went back downstairs to see what happened. To his astonishment, his large rolling tool chest had been pushed into the middle of the floor, blocking his view to the statue. This really freaked him out because he knows how heavy the toolbox is. Apparitions and visual anomalies. Both the client and her husband decided to contact the museum after the most recent experience. A few nights ago, they were getting dinner ready, and it was just the two of them in the home. They heard the sound of the rumbling, I think, in the basement. I think you misspelled that. So they decided to open the basement door and leave it open to see if the noise would continue or stop. A few moments later, they both began to feel a headache coming on. The smell of sulfur filled the air, and then they witnessed a tall, dark shadow figure dart across the hall near the basement door. They stated that at this point, they began to pray and eventually got the courage to close the basement door once again. They contacted the museum that night. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with me today. Like, just saying words is really hard. So, bear with me. I'm trying my best. This is more Cody's going to have to read.
All right. This one?
Yes. Yep.
Desired result outcome. The client's granddaughter is scared to come visit her grandparents after the clicking incident. The grandfather regrets purchasing it and wishes he never did. At this point, they just want everything to go back to the way it was before the statue was brought into the home. The most important thing to them is that their granddaughter feels comfortable visiting and sleeping over. Now, there's a bunch of updates in between this that, again, you'll have to read the book if you want to know. But you want to read the last
you want me to try speaking again?
Yeah.
All right. Client follow-up, Saturday, February 11th. Today, Satori and I were able to reach our client and her husband over the phone. One good sign is that we immediately heard their granddaughter in the background as well. Clients both expressed how happy they were that whatever was in their house is now gone. They also stated that they don't really talk about the experiences in the house anymore, especially around their granddaughter. The granddaughter seems to be happy and has now returned to sleeping over every week.
Awesome.
There you go.
That is cool. All right, so that is the case file. And looking at the poll, it seems like there's a overwhelming amount of you that believe that objects can definitely have phantom smells. Now, being investigators, we've learned from some pretty cool people that have been around a lot longer than us, and they've taught us different tricks and things to look out for when investigating this type of thing. And we always like to share that stuff with you as well. And we actually put this in the book, but I'll tell you about it here as well. So one normal explanation for these phantom smells is sometimes somebody will buy something at an antique store or something and bring it home, and they place it on like an end table or something. And that end table happens to just be lined up with a window. And when the sun shines through, it heats up that end table and the object that's on it, whatever you bought at the antique store. And depending on what type of material it's been made up of, the heat will release the smells that have kind of been locked into that object over time. And it may seem paranormal that this weird cigar smoke smell just appears out of nowhere, but we find that there's a normal explanation that when an object heats up, it releases a smell. So one of the tests we actually do with objects that come into the museum, the main one I can think of right off my head is the fire mask that we have. The mask that gives off this fire smoke smell. Built a little chamber for it out of a cardboard box and heated it up and tried to recreate the smell that was happening, and we couldn't recreate it. So we do believe that there absolutely is, phantom smells that exist. But we also believe there's normal explanations. Just like everything else, there's always a normal explanation that can go along with this stuff as well. But when you line that up with other things that are going on, like the granddaughter witnessing the thing move and clicking and all different things like that, that's paranormal for sure. So again, if you want to read the whole story about this clicking ballet figure, plus 20 other case files, go check out our book. If you go to paranormalcouple.com, scrolling across the bottom of the screen right now, you can click the links, click on the book link, and it'll lead you to either Satori's website. If you want a signed copy, you have to get it from Satori's website. Click the store. If you just want a copy of it, you can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, anywhere books are sold. You can go to your local bookstore, and if they don't have it in stock, I know a lot of Barnes & Noble's locations do have them in stock, but if they don't, they can have it delivered there. We definitely recommend supporting your local bookstore because it seems to be a thing that's going away. So definitely check out the book. And we're working on another one right now that focuses more on the darker side of things.
Yeah, so we're working on that right now. Again, if you want a signed copy through my website. Also, I have quite a few Handmade by Hawes signature pieces up on the website right now. We have a really cool drop coming up. But right now, there's some really good prices on some really nice pieces because we were going to do a Black Friday small business sale, but there was an issue with the platform itself. So we just decided to go down on some of the prices. So definitely check it out and hopefully you find something you like.
Cool. And that website's going across the bottom right now as well. handmadebyhawes.com.
Yes, there's definitely another book coming out. We realized that a lot of people like seeing our actual case files too. Props to Cody for having the idea of, well, why don't we just let them see what we have, in our files? So we're working on one right now. It's really cool to kind of give you guys the summary of these stories before you see the actual case files themselves too. So we're working on it.
We'll definitely keep you in our thoughts, Christy. That's too bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. We are going to move on. I don't know why that just popped up again. We're going to move on to our next segment. It's kind of a fun one. Yeah, you prepared for this one?
Oh, is it my segment? See,
No.
What segment is it?
It's the
Oh, it's that segment.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right, let's
Okay.
do it. Let's go.
I have to be honest with you. I don't have many questions.
What?
I don't have many.
Okay.
I've been a little sidetracked with everything else going on.
That's okay. If you guys have a question you want to ask us, you feel free to put them in. I already know there's a few in there. Yeah, there's a few in there already.
Okay.
Here's some quick questions about the object. Here's one from Mary Beth. Is it metal? Yes. The top part is metal. Bottom part is stone. Speed Demon asks, what kind of stone is it? I'm not really sure. Satori's the rock expert.
I'd have to see it up close to make sure. I have seen it, but I don't want to tell you guys something unless I have it right in front of me to be certain of.
Yeah.
So I don't have an answer for you right now that's certain.
Have y'all checked if there's odd EMFs around it? There definitely was some activity around it. That's in a few of the other updates that we didn't read. But yeah, there is some weird things going on around it. And we'll save the other questions in a little while. All right. So this segment, Satori and I have come up with the questions that neither of us know what the questions are. We're going to ask them to each other. Sometimes we learn something new about each other. Again, if you have a question, we'll try to fit it in as well. Satori, you go first.
I go first?
It's the usual. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I just thought of one that's really funny.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So here's one.
You
You're
do your
stuck.
homework.
No, shut up. You're stuck in an abandoned building. Stay with me here. An abandoned building with both Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger at each end of the 2 exits. So
Yeah.
you have 2 exits. They're on
2 exits.
each end.
All
Okay.
right.
Who do you think you have the best chance of getting through and away from?
Freddy Krueger, because he only comes at you when you're sleeping.
Oh, come on. He is literally like this inhuman entity, and I don't care.
He only
what
attacks
you,
you
say.
in your
Michael
dreams.
Myers is not as scary as Freddy Krueger.
He only attacks you in your dreams.
No, I think, but it's real attacks. It's
In your
real
dream.
attacks.
You have to
though.
be sleeping.
But there's real things happening to your like real self.
Yes, but you have to be sleeping for him to access you.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
You do.
No.
He
I think
attacks you in your
I think
dreams.
Freddy Krueger is terrifying.
He's terrifying, but he's not going to do anything to me unless I'm sleeping.
I don't
That's
know.
why you have to try staying awake to
I
beat
would
Freddy
choose
Krueger.
Michael Myers, to be honest.
Really?
I feel like I could at least get him down and get away. Whether he actually gets back up or not.
If I was in a dream state and now Freddy, but then Michael Myers wouldn't exist there.
No.
See, those are it's your question. It's not my answer.
Okay, here, I'll pick another one. What about
How about Michael and Jason?
Okay. Okay.
What other one did you want? Scream? Ghostface?
No. It.
It.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going with Michael Myers.
See, I feel like the reason I chose it is because it's like, okay, don't encourage him. No, I don't know. I feel like Michael Myers in like every situation, to be honest. Scream, I feel like the only reason the only reason they were scary is because they had that advantage of like, you don't know where they're coming into the house. You don't know who they already have. You don't know the setup they've already created. Like, it's scary because it's the psychological side of it. I feel like I could totally take down Scream.
Oh yeah.
Like, obviously. Yeah.
Because he's a real person.
Yeah.
He's a totally real person, yeah.
I would, of course, choose them before Michael Myers.
Yeah. All right.
So, I don't know.
All right. That's a good question. All right. Mine revolve more around the holidays because it's Christmas. What do you want for Christmas?
That's cheating. I want rocks.
I've been asking her for weeks and she doesn't tell me.
Crystals. That's what I want.
You've already got them.
Yeah, but there's so many that I don't have. No. Just get me a mystery box full of crystals. There's this lady that I love her stuff. Earth Mother Treasures, if you're ever looking for really good mystery boxes.
Earth Mother who?
Treasures.
Treasure.
She does some really good, like really good value mystery boxes. I'm obsessed. Okay? So check, and I'm all about small businesses, so check her out. Okay?
All right. I'll ask you a real question.
Okay.
Here. All right.
Okay.
Can a ghost leave footprints in the snow?
Can I be honest with you? And this might be a controversial take.
Yeah.
I feel like part of me does not believe that a spirit can physically leave footstep imprints because they are technically, but they can move things in our real environment.
Yeah. What about the old powder trick there? Putting powder down on the floor.
I feel like it wouldn't be footsteps though. Personally, I don't know. I feel like you could see the movement of it, but I don't know if they would leave physical footprint. We've heard them walk.
No.
We've heard them walk.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're hitting a barrier, which they've told us they've done, or if it's like a mixture of both walking and hitting that barrier, but they have feet. I just don't think it's in our physical environment to leave footsteps. I don't know.
I'm a little on the edge about it too,
I don't know. I could be completely wrong.
Only if they want to.
Only if they want. I feel like it would be very deliberate if they wanted to. See? I feel like if they wanted to do something like that, they could. I don't think you're going to get an accidental, like, somebody walking by footstep imprint. Yeah,
because we've done cases where, like, spirit has supposedly written messages in, like, the steam, in a bathroom mirror and stuff like that. And
we have
whether those are legit or not. I mean, they've definitely interacted with our real world. Spirits move things.
But in the museum, remember how we had there was writing on a piece of paper?
Yeah, we
that
also
neither of us did.
we also have a Etch-a-Sketch that a spirit was writing things on.
So I definitely
That's a
think they can
museum
do it, but
piece.
it's deliberate and it takes a lot of energy, I think.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I don't know.
All right, we'll call it even.
Okay.
Do you want to do one from the chat?
Sure.
And then we'll jump back here. All right, which one should we pick here? Oh, here's one from Ann and Tom, Patreon members. Who is more likely to try new foods?
Who?
Me.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna answer that. I order the same thing in the same exact way everywhere we go. Like every restaurant or every place we eat, I order the same thing at that place every time I go to it. So, and I have a list in my head.
Here's one from Carrie. If you guys had Florence out for your arrest in Pennsylvania, what would they be for?
I don't know. What do you think mine would be? Guess.
All right, I have to guess yours. You have to guess mine.
Okay.
Okay. Yours would be warrant for arrest.
Yeah. What did they want me for? What did I do?
That's a tough question, man.
I would do a lot.
That's a tough question. Do you have any for me?
I feel like if you did something, it would be on accident.
Okay.
Like, I feel like you would have listened to somebody who is very stupid, and then you did something, and then ended up finding out that you weren't supposed to.
Oh, I thought you were going to say road rage or something like that.
Yes, actually, that's a good one. That is a good one. Yes, probably that, too. I feel like you would also just blindly, like, listen to someone you don't know, and then end up finding out that, like, they're involved in something shady.
I don't know. You would probably get arrested for, like, stealing all of the pets out of the shelter or something like that.
That is not true. I'd probably fight someone, and then I'd get in trouble.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Okay.
That's perfect.
I like seeing Cody and Satori pop up.
It's our ghosts. All right. You have a question, Tor?
Yeah. Well, since you asked the Christmas question, I can ask this one because it's kind of random.
All right.
If you had to guess, so recently I picked out my wedding dress. Recently I found a wedding dress for our wedding.
Yeah.
If you had to guess what it looked like, what do you guess?
Right.
I can't tell you yes or no either way, but I want you to guess.
I'm going to use my psychic powers.
We hold hands and make knocking noises. We're not psychics.
Look at me in the eyes. It's white.
Okay. That's pretty easy.
It looks like a dress. It's white dress.
Describe the details on it.
Probably a lot of lace. Do you like lace?
I can't answer that.
All right. So
no. Okay. Do you have any other details that come to mind?
How many details can be on a wedding dress? It's a dress. Embroidering.
Okay, I thought you were going to tell me, like...
It's flowy, very Stevie Nicks style, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Stevie Nicks, lacy, white.
Okay.
Dress.
It's a dress. It's definitely a dress, babe.
Okay. All right, my turn. Here's another Christmas one. Would you rather be the ghost of Christmas past or Christmas future?
I dwell so much on the past that I probably should be the ghost of Christmas past. Like I just show up at someone's house and be like, "Remember that stupid thing you did back in 2020?" Like that's probably me. I would want to be the ghost of Christmas future though, because I feel like I would know things that I want to know.
I don't know if I want to know the future.
I kind of do.
All right, you'll be the future. I'll be the past.
I kind of do. Okay.
I'll take.
But then you're going to be the one showing up going, "Remember that stupid thing you did?" Like, that's, I don't know. Ghost of Christmas future will be me.
All righty. Let's see here.
Oh, we have a lot of questions. Sorry, guys. We talk so much.
Here's one from Sydney. What is your funniest story while traveling?
The time where we blew a tire both ways in Pennsylvania at the same exact spot and had to get picked up by the same person.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
That was embarrassing.
How about that time where someone ran over and gave us a loaf of bread in the rest stop?
Oh my God! And you took it.
And
you ate it.
And then I ate it.
Like, that was so unsafe. Like, okay, but it was a company. Like, it was a company.
It was a company just giving away his bread.
Like,
I don't know if he was supposed to deliver it somewhere.
Probably shouldn't have done that. There were times where there was one time where we got fast food on the trip, and we were in the museum truck, and then we saw a post, and if you're watching this, it was so funny for us, where it said, "I saw Cody and Satori on their trip," and it was a photo of us eating fast food in the museum truck. Or remember the time where we showed up in the museum truck at McDonald's, because we eat a lot of fast food?
Oh, that's a
at
funny
like
one, yeah.
2 a.m. Like, it was like past midnight.
Yeah.
And the people at the drive-thru were like, "Oh my God, what is this?" And we started doing a haunted object presentation at the drive-thru.
Yeah. We started taking
that.
objects out of the truck, and because nobody was there, and giving a presentation in the drive-thru.
The people loved it. They were loving every second.
The workers loved it. It was the best night ever.
So we have a lot of fun stories. A lot of really funny stories too.
All right, here is one I saw. All right, so this is kind of like two people have this question. So here's first Sandy put it up. So what was your favorite Christmas present as a child? And Santa Baby Alexandra also put up, what is your most memorable Christmas from when you were a kid? So kind of answer that as you want.
Ooh, okay. My favorite gift was, and this is going to sound really probably not what you're asking for, but there was one time where my family has done this a couple times when I've asked for it as a Christmas gift, to like donate to families on Christmas, and then they would like give me the letter and like put it in my name as the donation to families to have, like, you know, food, shelter, care on Christmas. That's my favorite. Just like, I don't like taking things as much. I'm like very awkward about accepting gifts, but I love giving things. I feel like that's the gift to me. So just like the satisfaction of that. So I think that's probably one of my favorite gifts. And also, most memorable Christmas, I swear I saw Santa once.
Oh, I did.
I swear. And you guys, I'm sorry. I know you guys are going to be like, Santa's not real. What are you talking about? I think everybody has collectively manifested some sort of energy. I definitely think it's paranormal. And we've collectively created a Santa Claus sighting around the world. Like, there's so many people, because I deliberately remember seeing something one morning.
I really did see him, and he talked to me. So my mom made a few calls to Santa when I was little, and we put two and together. And I remember being a kid, and my grandparents lived on the first floor of our house, and we lived on the second floor. And I would go downstairs and watch TV with my grandmother every night, and we'd lay on the couch together and watch television. And there was these set of windows above the couch, and I remember laying there one night, and all of a sudden there's a knock at the window. It scared the crap out of me. I remember looking up, like, what the heck? And it was Santa. He was out there, and he's going like this. So I remember going out there with my grandmother and talking to Santa in the front yard.
I had an experience where I woke up early one morning, like the sun was just coming up, because I had heard this really loud bang. Yeah. And I look outside, and I swear I saw Santa. I swear. And it was like a glowing light around Santa. It was so weird. So weird to this day, where people are like, Santa's not real. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like we've all created this manifestation. And I feel like there is
people who don't believe in Santa are not cool.
Yeah. So
Santa is very real.
That was a memorable Christmas for me, because I was convinced that Santa was real. So just letting you guys know.
Santa is very real.
So
all right.
Oh, thank you. Have you ever been revisited by a spirit you used the method with, like in dreams or vision? I mean, family we've talked to.
I can't think of a spirit other than family that has visited me in a dream that we've spoken to.
I'm convinced that one night when we were staying at the house, the Conjuring house, remember I woke up and I was still half asleep, and I was telling you about this crazy dream where I saw all these items around the house and there was a woman talking?
Yeah.
And I saw like the edge of
Maybe,
a
yeah.
sleeve. I feel like that was a spirit there that we've talked to,
It
like
could have been.
Abigail.
Very well could have been.
But nothing like,
But nothing
not
definitive.
too much, not definitive
Yeah.
that we can confirm through that we've been able to confirm, you know?
Yeah.
I also hadn't really asked. So,
Yeah.
to be honest. Because I feel like, what if it's not true and I'm asking this spirit and they're like, what are you talking about? Are you okay?
Oh.
You guys have good questions tonight. I'm sorry if we can't get to all of them, guys.
All right, let's answer one more here. Hey!
Oh, no. I talked to him earlier.
Here's one from Sydney. Besides Liza and Jolene, what is the most haunted item in the dark room?
Well, Liza and Jolene are actually not in the dark room.
Yeah.
Well, Liza comes.
She can kind of. Yeah.
She can go in there. Do you have an answer for that?
Probably some of the occult stuff or
Yeah.
the occult stuff. Some of the stuff used in ritualistic practices and things like that have a lot of weird energy with them.
We took a couple dark rooms out of the dark items out of the dark room and put them on display somewhere one time. And we asked people not to take photos because somebody had taken a photo and they swear they saw someone run out of the wall. And it was at some of the items that are owned by some really terrible, that were owned by some really terrible people that did terrible things.
Yeah.
So I think those items, you know, involved in those kinds of situations, occults and things like, you know, the occult and things like that.
Yeah.
And actual cults.
Yeah. Real quick, Heather wants to know, she sent this question in a couple times. What is your favorite thing about each other?
I'll let you go first. What's your favorite thing about me?
That you're very kind. I'm trying to play it safe here.
I am to people most of the time. There are times where I know that I cannot be, that I'm not as kind as
my favorite thing about you is that you are very persistent about something that you want to do, and you don't give up.
That's a very nice way to say I'm stubborn.
I didn't say that.
That was a very kind way to say it. My favorite thing about you is that you try to see the best in everyone and everything. It also is something that very much frustrates me about you because I see the reality of things sometimes, and you try to see the positive in everyone and everything, and that is not the reality. But I love it about you at the same time.
Could be the reality.
You are very sweet. You are very sweet. Cody is a perfect person. Satori, well, she's Satori. That's the best way to put it. I feel like Cody is very sweet, very kind, but sometimes you're too nice.
I don't think that's a possibility.
I think you're the very sweet person, and I'm supposed to be the not as sweet person for a reason.
Yeah.
So.
All right. We'll answer this one real quick before we move on because it kind of pertains to what you just said. I didn't realize if you take a picture of something haunted, bad stuff can happen to you. That's crazy. What about if you see Robert the Doll on TV? Can bad stuff happen to you then?
So I wasn't a full-on believer of that concept. I feel like, you know, if you take a photo of something, I don't think anything bad is really going to happen to you. I will say that was one really weird occurrence, though, that kind of made me question. Because it was only the dark room that this has ever happened in for us. Someone was taking a photo and they swear someone ran at them when they were taking that photo and then like sunk right after. That person was very adamant that it happened, that they were not seeing things. So I think it depends on the item and their preference, really. Like the spirit.
It depends on your energy and your what your intention is as well. I think if you're watching like a TV special and Robert the Doll pops up on the TV or something like that, nothing's going to happen to you unless you truly believe that something will happen to you. If you open that door, then I think that's the possibility there.
And I think it really depends on the item because that also plays into people. There are so many people that are like, I can't look at these items or something's going to happen to me. I don't claim this kind of energy. And part of me is like, come on, you know, like just looking at an item isn't going to do anything to you. But also we do have an item in the museum
Mhm.
where supposedly after looking at them,
Yeah.
these people passed away.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like it depends on the spirit. I also believe that there are cases where sometimes some really bad things happen and people just attribute them to these items, you know? So
Yeah.
it could just be a coincidence. So I'm not sure. See, that's another controversial debate that you could have.
Yeah. I think it's all in your belief system as well, because if you have a strong belief system, like I feel like I'm comfortable enough that I could take a picture of any object, Robert, anybody, and feel comfortable with that I'll be fine. Not because it's, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Not because I'm being,
Like cursed. or-
no, not immature. Not, not because I'm being,
Give me the
not
definition.
like I'm not being stupid about it.
Oh, like you don't have a negative intention?
No.
Like
Careless. Not
Careless.
because I'm being careless about the situation. It's because I have a strong belief in my belief system that I'll be okay.
we should play
All
one
right.
of them games where we have to act out the word. And oh, thank you. We love
Thank
you
you.
guys. Thank
Sorry,
you.
that took a little while for me to get that one out. All right, we have to move on. Now
Hello.
we're running late.
I know, we talk too much.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So if you haven't been to this segment before, in a moment we are going to pick probably two random people. You have to type in #me in the comment section if you want in on this. Two random people to get a card reading by Satori, quick card pull. #me in the comments. And once you start doing that, your name will start to scroll up. There's a few people coming in now. We'll wait till a few people come in, and then we'll have the computer pick who the winners are. We'll do one at a time. We have 11 people in there right now.
I don't claim to be like some sort of psychic or medium, really. I mean, we talk to spirits and things like that, but sometimes I just get really random thoughts to my head that I feel like I need to say, and I don't know who this is for, but for some reason in my head I want to tell someone that it's going to be okay, it's going to work out. May not be the exact way you want it to work out, but something's going to work out, and stop worrying about it. Don't know why I feel the need to like randomly yell through the
Thank
screen
you.
at somebody.
But
that was just so No, I feel like somebody needs to hear that. Like, it's going to be okay. Stop. Like, that's just the, like, it randomly hit me in the head with it. Could be for you. I don't know. But I feel like I need to direct it over here. Yeah, I just randomly get feelings like that sometimes.
Yeah, cool.
So, I don't know. All right, guys.
All right, we're going to
put
start
your
the first
names
one
in.
up. There's 27 people in there. Feel free to keep putting them in because we're going to do it again in a second. So the first one, first winner is
All right.
Heather Watch.
Go. So I'm going to pull in like an angel number card as well as a spirit animal card. Okay. Because I know people are like, can you incorporate more cards? Your first card is butterfly. Okay. And it says metamorphosis. Pay attention to the areas in your life or personality that are in need of profound change or transformation. You are about to enter a phase of expansion and growth, which will be highly beneficial for your future.
Oh, that's pretty
Pull
cool.
a card. Let's see here. Okay. And you got 1441. Okay. And it says, it's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or in a situation or in a business is of top priority right now.
Okay.
So there's some sort of skill that you need to apply here. You need to focus on yourself, focus on your development, focus on the energy you're putting out there to try to get what you want. And if you keep focusing on it, you keep working towards it, putting it out into the universe, it's going to work out for you. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. All right, we're going to do one more here. There's 29 participants right now. #me, last chance to do that in the comments. Again, if you don't get picked for this and you are a member here on YouTube or a member over on Patreon and you want a card reading, make sure you watch the bonus show tonight because that's what the bonus show is. Anybody who wants a reading, a card pull like Satori just did, we'll get that in the bonus show. All right, I'm going to start this up one last time. All right, who's the winner? All right. Lynn.
There we go.
Lynn.
Okay. All right. So you got. Okay, let me pull another one just in case, because the imagery is different than the name. All right, Crow, transition. Okay. Which part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you're changing in terms of, a career, a relationship, a location, some sort of situation. You're dealing with some sort of great change that's happening within it. Whatever it is, the crow is signaling that you are ready to make that change. So don't fear. Do not stall. Do not stop yourself, because what you are meant to go through right now, what you are going through is meant to happen for a positive change, okay? A positive transition that's coming up. So let's see what we get for an angel card, okay? Let's see. Okay. You got 3-3-3-3. Okay. And it says hope, optimism, success, prosperity, and enthusiasm. Problems you have today, or that you will go through, some sort of obstacle, will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on your life, since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Have confidence. Put all that good out there. Keep showing such like a positivity about everything that's happening. Even if it's kind of negative, just be like, what did this teach me? And if you kind of put that out into the universe, positivity, success, good things will come.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the numbers.
Yeah?
Number cards. Yeah. That was pretty cool.
I thought it was fun to try.
That was really cool. All right, so that was that. Again, if you didn't get picked tonight, we're sorry. But if you are a museum member on YouTube or over on Patreon, then you'll get a chance to do that in the bonus show tonight, starting at 9:15. All right, we're going to move on to our next segment, our last segment of the night, since it's 8:54. And this one's a little fun because we get to use some props that I currently don't have right here.
Where are the props?
I'm going to go run and get them while the intro's
Okay.
playing. All right, let me get set here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
When you turned the chair, hit me and took me out. My God, that was terrible. Okay, do you want to go through the segments since they just got knocked out?
All right. All righty. So, if you haven't been here before, this segment's fun because we have these little props here, little paddles that mine says me or her, and Satori says me or him. And basically what's going to happen is Satori has a bunch of questions that she's compiled from many different places. Some people have sent them in. She's found some on the internet. She's asked robots for some. And
I don't have that many. I only have a couple.
You only have a couple. All right. So if we only have a few minutes anyway. So if anyone else has a question that kind of fits in to this category, it has to be kind of like a him or her question. Then feel free to leave
Who's most
it.
or least likely to kind of questions.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You
want the first one?
Yeah.
Who is the least likely to go down into the dark basement after hearing a noise?
Okay. 1, you have to throw it up at 3. 1, 2, 3. Me? Yeah. No.
I feel like it's both.
That is not true. I would totally go down there.
But I have gone into the creepy dark basement after hearing a noise. The Conjuring House basement, to be more specific.
That one don't count.
Even played
That
hide
don't
and
count.
clap in the dark, in
count.
the basement.
That don't count.
What are you talking about?
It don't count.
What do you mean it don't count? I go collect equipment.
Don't count. It has to be a place that you're unfamiliar with.
So the Conjuring House basement isn't legit? Like, what do you mean?
No,
Like, it
it's
doesn't
absolutely
count?
legit, but we also lived there. So we were used to the energies that were there.
I've gone into all the creepy dark basements.
Okay, how about that house where the couch moved across
That
the room.
was different. That was a level up. When they start moving things like an entire couch, that's when I say, okay, maybe this is a little bit bigger than us.
Okay.
That's a different story.
Ah.
I'll say me, I guess, if you want.
All right.
Okay. Who is least likely to ever use a Ouija board?
Least likely?
Yeah, least likely
Okay.
to use a Ouija board.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That's easy.
I don't mess with those. Who is least likely? We have a lot of least likelies that I put on the list. Who's least likely to believe in demonic hauntings? Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
1,
2, 3. I was putting like a down the middle on that. Why do you say you?
Huh?
Why do you say you?
Why do I say me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe me's not the right answer.
I feel like you would try to find a logical explanation first.
I
more
do.
Than me.
I do, but see, but then the more I think about it, my religious beliefs would lean towards that a little bit.
But I believe that there's negative in human beings. I just don't necessarily
All right,
would
so
label them,
maybe
classify
the demon,
them all.
maybe the demonic word is a little strong.
Okay.
Maybe how about negative?
Who is least likely to believe in a negative inhuman haunting?
That one I will go definitely down the middle.
Yeah.
Because things can be misinterpreted a lot when it comes
It's
to paranormal.
very rare we ever felt that we came across something that was like a negative inhuman type haunt.
Yeah.
But it's possible. They're there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm going to go down the middle on that one.
You got any more?
Yeah. Who's most likely to sage the room before and after every investigation? 1, 2, 3. I don't though.
Yeah, I'm going down the middle, not because I go walk around saging. I don't even know how the heck to do that. But
I also don't use. I mean, I only use blue sage, so I don't.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Satori, I think, and I'm not speaking of this, but I think you believe in other things more than sage, right?
Yes.
Like sage isn't your main thing.
I feel like
in my opinion is that, like, it kind of irks me a little bit when people give advice to other people, like, oh, you have a paranormal issue in your house, you have to go get sage right now and go sage your house, because my belief, and it's just my opinion, is that sage is not going to work unless you believe it's going to work.
It's the intention. Whatever tool you use, it's the intention of what you're doing.
Like the sage and I mean, it's an herb. It's not some magical, wand that's going to get rid of everything.
Some people believe it is, though.
Only if you believe in it. It works that way. Just like the cross around my neck, I believe this protects me. But if I put it around somebody who doesn't believe in God or anything like that, then this is just a piece of gold. You know what I mean? It's just a piece of jewelry that is useless to them. So
I think
it's all in your beliefs, I think.
It's intention. That's why
That's why I don't go around giving advice like, oh, you need to start praying and stuff like that. It's what if you don't believe in that? Yeah. You have to do what you believe. If you have a haunted house or something, you have to do whatever you believe in to help you out. And we'll help you figure that out. You know what I mean? We've worked with many different people from many different religious backgrounds and things like that. And thankfully, we know people from a lot of these main religions that we can call up and have them help you out a little bit. But I'm not going to tell you. I mean, I was raised Catholic. Satori's more spiritual. He can help you out in those two situations. We'll have to call somebody else if you fall into a different category. But we're not going to tell you to do what we believe in, because you may not believe in that.
Do we have any questions that we should answer?
I don't know. It's 9:00. Let's see. Here's one from Speed Demon from earlier story. Do you have any geodes in your personal collection?
I do. I have quite a few. Like, it would be a very long list to go through, but I do.
And we'll end the night with a question from Patreon member Barbara. What is your New Year's resolution?
I don't know. What's yours?
My New Year's resolution. Get the museum open.
There you go. That's a good one. I can go with that.
Get the museum open very soon.
To make sure to do everything I can to make everything work out positively in the new year. To work really hard towards what I want. I can't speak.
No, I agree. I agree. All right. So if you want to watch the bonus show, again, you can do so by joining here on YouTube, or you can head over to Patreon if you want a little more than just becoming a member to watch the bonus show. There's different tiers you can check out over on Patreon. Like we mentioned before, one is a postcard every month. We try every month, but sometimes it's every other month. You have a membership kit where we send you a museum membership plastic card in the mail. We have the case file tier. We have Satori's membership subscription box thing.
Yes, which I am very limited on. We have a couple spaces open. These are going to be really cool boxes. So if you want, you can subscribe just for 1 month if you want to for the mystery boxes. I'm super excited for them.
Yeah, those are cool.
And also, please check out Handmade by Hawes. We have a drop coming up on... What day is the drop coming up on? The drop is coming up on the 11th. The next drop. But right now we have some really good prices on some pieces that are all handmade because we wanted to kind of extend a small business kind of Saturday deal kind of thing. So check it out.
Handmadebyhawes.com. Scrolling across the bottom there. All right, we have to get out of here. We have a bonus show in less than 15 minutes now.
All right, guys.
We'll see you members in a little while.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.